Is it ready? Yes.
Ready? Ready?
Ready?
2, 1.
Steady. Go.
Today our Bible story is the light of the whole world. This is the story of the shepherds from Luke 2.
That same night, in amongst the other stars, suddenly a bright new star appeared.
Of all the stars in the dark and vaulted heavens, this one shone clearer.
It blazed in the night amid the other stars that paled beside it.
God put it there when his baby son was born, to be like a spotlight, shining on him, lighting up the darkness, showing people the way to him.
You see, God was like a new daddy. He couldn't keep the good news to himself.
He'd been waiting all these long years for this moment, and now he wanted to tell everyone.
So he pulled out all the stops. He sent an angel to tell Mary the good news.
He put a special star in the sky to show where his boy was.
And now he was going to send a big choir of angels to sing his happy song to the world.
He's here! He's come! Go and see him, my little boy.
Now where would you send your splendid choir? In a big concert hall, maybe. Yes. Or a palace, maybe. God sent him to a little hillside outside a little town in the middle of the night.
He sent all those angels just to sing for a raggedy old bunch of shepherds watching their sheep outside Bethlehem.
In those days, remember, people used to laugh at shepherds and call them smelly and other rude names, which I couldn't possibly mention here.
You see, people thought shepherds were nobodies, just scruffy old riffraff.
But God must have thought the shepherds were very important indeed, because they were the ones that he chose to tell the good news to first.
That night, some shepherds were out in the open fields, warming themselves by a campfire, when suddenly the sheep darted. They were frightened by something.
The olive tree rustled. What was that? A wing beat? They turned around.
Standing in front of them was a huge warrior of light blazing in the darkness.
Don't be afraid of me, the bright shining man said.
I haven't come to hurt you, I've come to bring you happy news for everyone, everywhere.
Today in David's town in Bethlehem, God's son has been born. You can go and see him.
Living in the manger.
Behind the angel they saw a strange glowing cloud, except it wasn't a cloud, it was angels, troops and troops of angels armed with light.
And they were singing a beautiful song.
Glory to God! To God be fame and honour and all our hurrahs! Then as quickly as they appeared, the angels left. Whee!
The shepherds stamped out their fire, left their sheep, raced down the grassy hill, through the gates of Bethlehem, down the narrow cobbled street, through a courtyard, down some steps, past an inn, round a corner, through a hedge, until at last they reached
a tumble-down stable.
They caught their breath, then quietly they tiptoed inside.
They knelt on the dirt floor. They had heard about this promised child, and now he was here, heaven's son.
Later.
A baby asleep in his mother's arms. This baby would be like that bright star shining in the sky that night.
Little world.
Chasing away darkness, helping people to see.
And the darker the night got, the brighter the star would shine.
That was Light of the Whole World, read by all of us. I wonder if Jesus was born on this day. I wonder who the angel would tell first. I think a midwife and maybe a paramedic, because they can give Mary a cup of tea and maybe they can help her with the pain because she's just had a baby.
Maker
Stand still and do it. Stand still and do it.
of the stars.
You say of the stars.